Hey Capricorn, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your weekly tarot reading. This is going to be from the 11th through the 17th of April. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Starting out here with the current energies for Cappy, let's see what we got going on. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout the week of the 11th through the 17th. What current energies are coming in here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout the week of the 11th through the 17th. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. First card out, we have here the Two of Swords. Typically one of those cards of having to make a choice, right? It could symbolize indecisiveness, so you might be feeling a little indecisive this week, about making a certain decision in your life. Moving on to the next card, we do have here the Queen of Swords. So that decision is going to have to be a pretty bold statement here, right? Queen of Swords is typically one of those cards that represent having to cut out a situation or having to be totally brutally honest about something. So we'll decipher what that is moving forward, and then looking at the last card for your current energies, we have here the Empress card. So Empress is a card that could represent growth. It's also a card as well that could represent the way that you're viewing a situation. You could be viewing something as beautiful. This could be about self-care, self-love, embracing yourself a little bit more. So we have a couple of different things happening here this week. For a few of you Capricorns, there could be something coming up regarding pregnancy. You could be making the decision here on whether or not you'd want to have a child with the specific person that you're currently with. So for some of you Capricorns, you might actually be feeling indecisive on whether or not the partner you're with, if you would want that to be the husband, right? Or be the father of your child, or be the mother of your child. You know, you could be in this energy where you're not too sure how you feel about starting a family with somebody. So a little bit of a random message, but that can be coming through here for a few of you guys. So you might be on the fence about starting a family with someone. Maybe you just don't really feel like they'd be the right fit. Maybe you're unsure. You know, if you have feelings telling you that, I would definitely say this week, explore why you feel that way. There's definitely going to be, you know, some answers down the road there for you the more you kind of explore why you're feeling that. Now, for the majority of you, this has nothing to do with pregnancy at all, or starting a family at all. So let's talk about this. We got here Two of Swords, we got here Queen of Swords. I have to make a decision, right? Do I continue to allow something to be the way it is, or do I not tolerate a situation any longer? Because Queen of Swords is a person, right? Doesn't matter the gender, male or female, whatever gender, right? Queen of Swords is that energy of, do I tolerate this situation or do I not? Because the Queen of Swords does not tolerate shit, okay? The Queen of Swords is very straight up, very blunt. So I think that you've been pretty indecisive on whether or not you're going to tolerate something happening in your life. And I do feel here for the majority of you Capricorns, you're kind of reaching your breaking point. It looks to me like you've had high tolerance for a good amount of situations in the past. But I think that with the Empress card showing up over here, this is showing that you're growing and that you're changing, okay? Because the Empress could represent growth and change and expansion. So I think what's changing here for you is your tolerance. You know, in the past, you might have been more lenient on people. You might have given people more chances, but I think that you just don't have it in you anymore, Capricorn. It's like, if I see something I don't like, I feel like I have to call it as it is and just keep it moving. Like, I don't have my time, or I'm not going to let my time, be wasted anymore in my life, and I'm not going to put up with stuff that I feel just isn't good for me, okay? So I do feel here that you just don't really have a lot of tolerance for anything coming into the week here, the 11th. Let's go ahead and have a look here at what you're dealing with. And by the way, before we move any further, we had the Devil come right on out. The Devil card is the Capricorn card in the tarot deck, but also the Devil could represent things such as negativity. It could represent a feeling tied and bound to certain situations. It could represent the energy of feeling stuck. I think the last thing you want in your life this week, Capricorn, is to feel trapped and stuck in a negative place and have nowhere to go. That is the last thing that you want in your life. You know, you probably experienced things in the past where you felt that way. Maybe you've been trapped in toxic relationships before, toxic friendships, unhealthy relationships in general, and you're recognizing that I don't want that for my life moving forward. But like I mentioned, let's go ahead and see what you'll be dealing with this week, okay? What are my Capricorns going to be dealing with this week throughout the week of the 11th? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First card out, we do have here the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a very grounded card. It does seem to me that you're in your energy, you're in your zone here, Capricorn, coming into the week. You feel like you're looking at everything in a very grounded and well-rounded way. So you are not to be taken advantage of. You are not to tolerate anything that doesn't serve in your highest of good, because Capricorn, King of Pentacles literally says you value yourself to the highest degree. So if anything devalues you, it's not going to have a single chance to be involved in your life. Moving forward from that, we do have here the Three of Swords, and then we also got here, Capricorn, the Seven of Pentacles and the World card. So based upon the energies you'll be dealing with this week, King of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. I've been hurt before. I've been devalued before. And that was an energy that I put up with and tolerated. But that is something that is not going to be within my tolerance level any longer. I will not tolerate being devalued. I will not tolerate anybody who intends to cause me any sort of harm, or who even does bring in any sort of harm. I just feel like you don't have any more chances to be handing out to people. It's like, you fool me once, you'll never fool me again. Okay, now with the Seven of Pentacles here to the World card, this is two different kind of cards, right? Because Seven of Pentacles can talk about investment and patience, and then the World card over here is talking about a brand new cycle. So I think that what's happening here for you, Capricorn, is that it's not so much about patience with the Seven of Pentacles, but it's more so about picking the right investments for your future. You know, the World card here, here represents your future. So you want to make sure you're investing in the right kind of people to have and create a future with. Okay, so coming into the week of the 11th, the whole general message here, sorry if it's a bit repetitive, it's just that you don't have time to tolerate anybody anymore that's not serving in your highest good. Anybody who's devaluing you, Capricorn, or isn't treating you the way you should be treated, you're not going to give them the time of day. I think that you've experienced that way too much in your past to ever let that happen again. So coming into your week here, you're really bossing up, saying, never again am I going to tolerate something that genuinely does not deserve my time, my care, my love, my affection, etc. I'm not going to do it. All right? You're jumping into a whole new world. And this is the world where me, the Capricorn, will be treated right. Okay? I like that for you. Let's go ahead and see where things are going here, Capricorn. Where are things going to be going here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the week of the 11th. And what do we have? We have here the Knight of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, the way you're presenting yourself this week is very, very strong. I think a lot of people are going to notice that about you, Capricorn. There's kind of like this glow to you. It's almost like being in this energy not only makes you feel more stronger, but it makes you feel more beautiful. It makes you feel like a prize that not everybody can claim, you know? As a Capricorn, if you want to claim me, you must really show that you deserve me, okay? So I feel like with this Knight of Cups, the way that you're moving this week, you're glowing, you're radiant, you look very beautiful, you feel very beautiful, but you also feel like one of a kind because you see so much value within yourself, all right? We also got here the Three of Cups, we got here the Moon, and lastly, we have here the Eight of Wands. So, Knight of Cups here to the Page of Cups, sorry, not the Three of Cups. It looks like it could be the Three of Cups, right? Because we got three people hanging out over here, but it's the Page. So, Knight of Cups and Page of Cups. Based upon where things are going for you this week, Capricorn, you're not shutting down the idea of still being open to new people in your life, whether it's about being open to new romantic connections or new friendships or new experiences. It's not that you're closing yourself off from any new experiences in your life. It's just that I'm going to make sure the only ones I continue to go ahead with are the ones that are treating me how I deserve to be treated. So I'm not here to be taken advantage of. I'm here to be respected. And I'm here for people to see this beautiful, majestic Capricorn that I am, okay? Now we also do have here the Moon card, and we have here the Eight of Wands. You're going to notice where things are going as well. Your emotions are going to change, especially the way that you present yourself and the way that you feel about yourself. You're going to be stepping into a very strong, confident kind of energy this week, and I think that you're really going to start loving this vibration because you are in a position to where you totally respect yourself, you value yourself, you know your worth, and when people are in that vibe, you tend to attract people who are going to appreciate that. You tend to attract people who are going to give you that respect, so on and so forth, because you give off the energy of, I am a prize, and in order to claim me, you have to be willing to treat me right. So Capricorns, coming into this week on an emotional level, you feel very positive towards yourself. You feel very strong, okay? For some of you Capricorns, I'm even hearing stronger than ever. This might be a transformation that you're not necessarily used to because it could be relatively new for you. Like I've mentioned, when I looked in your past a little bit, I feel like a lot of you guys did experience situations where you've put up with so much, you tolerated so much of people's bullshit to the point where individuals got one over you, or individuals took advantage of you, or whatever it is they were taking advantage of. Maybe it was your love, maybe it was your kindness, whatever the case may have been. You know, people in the past have taken advantage when you've given leeway. But that's not the case here moving into this week. Something's going to trigger you, Capricorn, to the point where you guys are saying, I deserve the best. And if that's not what I'm getting, nothing is going to be involved in my life that's not giving me exactly what it is I deserve, okay? All right, guys, let's look at the overall outcome here for your week. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the week of the 11th. And what do we have? We have here the 8 of Cups. You've walked away, Capricorn. You've left behind the person you've used to be, and you're now becoming the individual that you've always wanted to be. I love that for you. We have here the Hermit. Okay. Yeah, so Hermit card, 8 of Cups. It's about really leaving behind who it is you used to be and taking the wisdom now of who you want to be and becoming that person. The thing about the Hermit card is that many people say it's the wisest card in the tarot deck. So what wisdom has been bestowed upon you, Capricorn? Well, the wisdom here is about not tolerating anything anymore. You don't have room for toleration, okay? One strike and you're out. I think carrying this wisdom forward with you is going to make things a lot easier in your life, because the more chances you've given to people, you've noticed over time, the more they've taken advantage of those chances. So you feel super strong right now knowing that if somebody makes one mistake, it is what it is. I'm just going to keep it moving forward because I don't have time anymore to deal with situations that are going to be draining, and most importantly, situations that are going to continuously be painful for me. I'm not putting myself through any sort of pain ever again just because somebody cannot get their shit together. You feel me? So Capricorns, I feel you, baby. And I like this for you. You're going to be feeling very strong. You're a very strong and confident person this week, and I think that by being so grounded and so comfortable in this energy, it's going to be really beneficial for you and your future. So guys, this is lovely. You don't got time to be played no more. You don't got time for anybody to take advantage, or you got nothing over here to genuinely tolerate anymore. You know, one strike and you're out, and being in this vibration actually makes you feel a hell of a lot stronger and a hell of a lot better too. I love that you're valuing yourself here, and most importantly, I love that you're taking all this wisdom and you're applying it to your future, because never again will Capricorn be taken advantage of. I know my worth. You don't treat me as such, then you can't have a chance to be with me, period. All right, Capricorns, I like this for you. Keep in mind, this whole situation could have resonated to anything. It did not have to be just specifically romance and love. It could have been about your career, your friendships, your family. So take that how it resonates to you personally. But if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. With that all being said, Capricorn, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love, Capricorn, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.